Hi, it is Friday night. Just got in for a bike ride, and if you've been following, I went 2 days ago down the Mississippi River, or I traveled along the Mississippi River with Mary Bauer and with Renee Keene, and our intention was we're going to go to the Mississippi and use the technique to transform the fear that humanity has placed inside the water, and then transform it into love. And I'm just getting a chance now to look through a couple of emails and some Facebook posts, and I want to make sure that people know how to do this because I think sometimes the sound wasn't that great. So I'm just up on my patio. I did it this morning in my bird bath. I did it in the St. Croix, and I'm just going to do it here to show you the technique on my deck with my granddaughter's little toddler pool. But first I have to put my cat down, and I just need to get this done before I did anything else. That's why it's a little, that's why we're just doing it right now. So I just want you to see the little baby pool we got here, right? And Andy, hi Dan, can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully you can hear me. Give me a hands up if you can hear me. Not sure what happened here, so. Oh, great. And the reason I'm using these because it has a microphone in it, and some people tell me they can't hear on whatever their phones or their computers are. So anyhow, it's a really simple technique. And I set the intention, and my intention is that I'm going to use my source energy and my intention to take responsibility for anything that I did not process myself and that the earth is doing for me, which is very common, and we do it all the time without being aware. And we're using the water. We start at the Mississippi, headwaters of the Mississippi, because it goes into every single waterway around the globe. The Mississippi goes in the Gulf waters, and then from there it goes into the ocean. I'm just gonna sit down here for a minute. So all you do is I set the intention. For me, intention is I transform anything less than love into love with source energy. I'm aware of all the fear that is flowing throughout the planet and through in us because we are mostly water. We are source energy. Source flows very easily through water. And then I put my hand in water. So it's hand in water, and then hand on the earth. Hope you guys can see that. And then hand in the water, and hand on earth. And since I'm not actually on earth, the intention is that it goes into earth. This wood is part of earth. So you touch wood, grass, rock, anywhere you are. You can do it in your bathtub. It's the intention. Hi, Anastasia. Hi, Kathleen. Your intention, you are very powerful beings. We are creator beings. We are love. We just got confused along the way. So hand in the water, hand out, touch the earth. Hand in the water, hand out, touch the earth. Hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. And you will have your own experience. For some, you may feel the heart space and just feel the love come in and expand out. However you sense, see, know. Some of you may have tears come out, frustration, rage, whatever. Many are experiencing tears of overwhelming love coming through, but you also may have tears of grief and sorrow and pain coming through. Whatever it is, allow it, accept it, embrace it, because then that allows the next best thing in. Okay? And then finally, gratitude. Touch your lips for gratitude. And that's pretty much it. And you just experience it however you can in your own best way. So it's hand in the water. Set your intention. Hand in the water. Hand on earth. And I can feel the love coming in. It's good, guys. It's really, really good. Hand in the water. Hand on earth. Hand in the water. Hand on earth. Hand in your heart. Gratitude. It's as easy as that. I've had people take a bowl of water, go sit on their porch or their grass, do that. I came in tonight to suggest to someone to do it before they get in the bath. Someone who's having a really hard time right now. There's a lot of people having a really hard time finding the love for themselves, finding out how they fit in this place, why they're here. Where is the love? So came in through guidance to fill up your bathtub, bless the water, do the exact same technique, and you're filling yourself with love. And at the same time, you are also transforming the water. There's nothing separate. We're done with being separate. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what this will be like when love is felt everywhere, by everyone? Not just lip service, but actual love. And then I just want to remind you that because we don't really live in time, I mean, we have time to slow things down and understand our life experiences, but that's quickly changing. And so the image I saw the other night is, you know, when you see a falling star and it's already fallen, and that happened a long time ago. I don't know if it was light years ago, maybe it happened light years ago, and then we're actually seeing it physically. So we are that, we are the falling star. But we're raising consciousness. So we already are in a higher state of consciousness. The planet has already transformed, Gaia is already in a better place, and now we're physically seeing, and it's so cool, we just had a comet, didn't we? So we are the physical lag. We already are living in love. And I know it's like, why? How can this be? Because there's so much unrest and there's so much divisiveness, there's so much playing out. It's the last play. It's the last act. And the more we do this, things like this, the more we live in love and follow our heart and have compassion for one another, the more we accept what is, the more, I mean, for me, it's like, I'm accepting. You know what? I'm accepting. I'm not understanding something. I'm accepting that I'm judging something or myself. Once you understand, once you accept something, then it can begin to change it. And once you realize that I'm not understanding something or there's a miscommunication, that's when you can ask for clarity. Okay? So I'm so grateful for all of you for taking just a few minutes out and learning this technique. Please do this technique. It's super, super powerful. I'll just check in right now. When we did it on Wednesday, I could see a clear path. It's like when we started, I'll just explain. So when we started at Lake Itasca, which is the Mississippi headwaters, really sparkly water, a lot of sparkly water. But in that place, there were lots of pockets of density. And to me, they look like rectangles, almost like a barge. We did the technique, and you could see the density dissolving. Like the barges of like a cement barge within the river. You just saw it disappearing. And the more we did it and the further it went on, you saw more gold like fill the river. And I think it was by the time we got to Little Falls or St. Cloud, I think it was St. Cloud, I could see gold, a pretty big stream of gold going all the way down to St. Louis, Missouri. And even when I was at the headwaters, I saw these streams, almost like gold threads, going all the way down the Mississippi into the Gulf of Mexico, swirling, going into the Pacific Ocean, going into the Atlantic Ocean. And it got less like there wasn't as much gold, but then I saw it go into the Indian Ocean, the Antarctica, Greenland. I saw it go over the entire globe. And as the day went on, I saw more of it, felt more of it. Now I'm seeing, and again, because we keep dumping, we're not responsible for our emotions, we're not responsible for our actions and our thoughts and what we do with our lives, which is okay because we're learning to do that. There's more dumped into the rivers. So we're really in the cycle of transformation. It kind of looks like a washing machine. So there's pockets of density that show up and then it quickly gets transformed into gold. So I still do not see a totally clear stream of solid gold from the Mississippi down into the Gulf of Mexico, but I see more of it. The sound is clearer. And I heard So I always hear the cosmos, the universe is music. And I hear it when I look at you. When we started the journey Wednesday morning, it was really rusty and cranky and totally out of tune. Very loud in some places, very soft in others, really not pleasant to look at. That was my left ear. Then as the day went on, and then it was almost like a rainbow going ahead. Right about here, it started to tune up. The music of the universe started getting better. Really, it's the music of the rivers transforming into love. As we accept all that is, we accept each other with all our wonderful differences and our uniqueness and all that we share. And by the time I got to Hastings that night, and then maybe even before that, this beautiful, beautiful symphony music of harmonizing, of unity. As the dense energy of fear leaves, it's a totally different vibration. You can feel it in your body. You can sense it in your body. Ask for some awareness, how this shows up in your physical form. Is it in your dream state? Some people are getting chills. Some people are, like, you might be getting really super thirsty right now because we're transforming the water as we talk. I'm not sitting next to a river. I'm not next to an ocean. Maybe you are, but we're transforming as we talk. And the more we are together like this, the more transformation, the quicker it takes place. Okay? So again, everything's in unity. Everything's in community. Let's do our best to do this with grace and ease and with love. And then to be really where we're at. So you handle whatever you're feeling in the emotion. It doesn't have to be placed back into earth. Okay? One last thing, because I just saw Nan pop on. Hi, Nan. But when we were kids, we had to do a blessing. And I'm seeing if I can get it right, but it just left me. Somebody knows the blessing for having your food, right? Oh, help me out. It just went blank. But it's a Catholic blessing. It's probably just a Christian blessing for blessing your food. The reason you do that, because a blessing changes the vibration. You don't need to be special to do it. You don't need any special training or a certificate or a robe or anything. It's your intention. A blessing is a raising of vibration. And when I'm teaching my granddaughter to bless whatever she eats, to match her highest vibration, to match her love, because she's a being of love, she remembers that, she knows that. And then I'm going to be teaching her, really, you bless the world. Bless the world. We can all use more love. We can all use more vibrational love. Include yourself. And that's it for tonight. I see you. I love you. Thank you, these Lord, for these are gifts for which we are about to receive. Thanks, Barb. That's it. And bounty and all that. And I guess I didn't pay too much attention. But you know what? You don't stay in the past. You stay in the present moment. In my present moment, my prayers are a little different. So, good night. Thank you. And go out there and do this and teach others.